Breaking this morning, a shooting investigation in Southfield. Shell casings were found at a Sunoco on Telegraph just south of I-696. Police found a 25-year-old man shot in the parking lot of the nearby Radisson Hotel. He's currently in the hospital in critical condition. Police arrested a 32-year-old man from Oak Park. Anyone with information is asked to call Southfield Police. Well, this is just awful. A Warren police officer caught on camera attacking a man in custody.
Yeah, he was seen punching the man while he was on the floor. Fox 2's Robin Murdoch live this morning with reaction. Robin, what are you hearing?
Well, we are hearing from Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer that this type of action, it will not be tolerated. He also says that it is not representative of his department. He describes it as unprofessional, and he says that, again, it will not be tolerated. There is video of this, and I got to tell you, it is very difficult to watch. It shows Matthew Rodriguez, Officer Matthew Rodriguez, who has been with the department for 14 years, punching a 19-year-old inmate. He throws him to the ground and even slams his head on the floor at one point. Now, that inmate, he was taken to the hospital to get checked out. Because he was not injured, Officer Rodriguez was arraigned on assault and battery charges. That is a 93-day misdemeanor. He also faces a willful misconduct of an officer charge. That is a 1-year misdemeanor. Take a listen to reaction from the Macomb County prosecutor as well as Warren Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer.
It gives a black eye to the ones that put the badge on and the gun to serve and protect, and that's no way to serve nor protect.
It's not easy to have to take an officer that we did today and have to go through it, but he gets what he deserves.
Now, Warren Commissioner Bill Dwyer, he also said that this was disgraceful and upsetting. Concerning Officer Rodriguez, he is currently on administrative leave pending a hearing on his employment status. That hearing is expected to happen on Friday, and we'll, of course, let you know what does take place at that hearing. We are live in Warren this morning. I'm Robin Murdoch for Fox 2 News.
Robin, thank you. A staff member at Harper Woods High School describing a culture of fear and cover-ups after a student brings a gun to class. The district did not alert parents about the incident until 5 days later. The week before, 2 cars were hit with gunfire at Triumph Middle School. In an exclusive interview, one employee says that it's part of a culture of fear, and again, more cover-ups there. Also a hostile work environment. They say that there are other security issues that have gone unchecked as well.
We, as staff, have brought up security issues with the superintendent for years. This is not a new issue. We've talked about broken phones in the classroom. We're supposed to be able to dial to the office. They don't work. They're not fixed. We've talked about broken doors or wanting to implement security devices on the doors in case of a school shooter. They're not addressed.
Well, the district issued a statement saying, in part, quote, "We are committed to creating a safe, welcoming environment that promotes students learning at all district schools. Our buildings are continuously monitored and actively upgraded to meet the highest safety standards."
Well, Grosse Pointe schools experiencing painful budget cuts. Board members slashing millions of dollars worth of expenses at last night's meeting. This includes multiple teaching positions. The final number of job cuts will depend on retirements and other factors. Several programs were eliminated and cuts were made in the district's counseling department.
I went into 9th grade with no vision for my future, but access to classes with 2 teachers, a school social worker, and my counselor. I knew there were people all around me who believed in me, even when I didn't. With this budget's reduction of teachers and complete removal of counseling department secretaries at the high school level, future students will have trouble acquiring the needed individual attention from both their teachers and counselors. Considering the increasing prevalence of mental health issues among teens, especially minority groups, this is the last thing we need.
The cuts are due to declining enrollment, a huge deficit, and a bond rating downgrade.
But President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, strikes a plea deal with the Justice Department on gun and tax charges. Hunter agreed to plead guilty to failing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes on time and possessing a gun, when he was a drug user back in 2018. The sources say the 53-year-old will get probation instead of jail time. Some Republicans call it a slap on the wrist, promising they'll continue their own investigation into the Biden family finances. No word yet on when Hunter will appear in court to enter his plea.